They've got something that we need, and we've tried to talk, we've tried to keep the peace. For freedom's sake, a few may have to bleed. I know it's a sad, sad truth, but please don't overthink this tragedy. We've already told you what to believe. Don't overthink this tragedy. Aim your hate at the enemy. I propose we send more muscle to the east. Well, I propose a familiar strategy. Give the people an enemy that they can see and make them believe. Don't hesitate to cheat. I'm not opposed to making lethal calls. I'm not opposed to watching buildings fall. Stage the biggest catastrophe their eyes have seen. Suck 'em in TV. Ooh, your attention, please. For our war, and watch how quickly they all jump on board. We just narrow down the possibilities of what they can perceive. A simple play on their insecurities and fearing nights like dry leaves. Oh yeah, dry leaves. They've got something that we need, and we've tried to talk, we've tried to keep the peace. For freedom's sake, a few may have to bleed. I know it's a sad, sad truth, but please don't overthink this tragedy. Now we've already told you what to believe. Don't overthink this tragedy. Aim your hate at the enemy and follow me. Yeah. Another war, another day, and shiny things we can chase. A big old car, big old house, chicken wing in my mouth. And don't you try to take this from me. Don't you try messing with my dream. Another war, another day, and shiny things we can chase. A big old car, big old house, chicken wings in my mouth. And don't you try to take this from me. Don't you try messing with my dream. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Make a fool of these conspiracies. Wave the flag or preach that hippie script. We just narrow down the possibilities of what they can perceive. Yeah, a simple play on their insecurities and fearing nights like dry leaves.
Hey everybody, and welcome to another fine episode of Soundcheck. I'm here with an old friend of mine, Zach Wight. How you doing today, Zach?
I'm doing well. Good to see you, Greg.
So Zach is a singer-songwriter, and he just played a wonderful song. Why don't you tell us about that last song you just played?
Okay, that song was called Dry Leaves. I guess long story short there, I have a friend who's a political science professor, and he inspired me to do a little bit of research into different types of power, different layers of power, different ways that power can be used. And so that song is kind of a personification of different layers of power. That's one way to look at it.
Okay, that's a deep tune. I like that a lot. Well, you got another song coming up. What's the next tune you're going to play for us?
The next song I'm going to play is called "Real Good Friend." It's a bit. The message is a bit more simple. It's inspired by my fiance, the gal that I love. You know, I tried to capture this feeling of when you love somebody, you know? I tried to leave the song open, so it's very personal for me. Like when I was writing the song, you know, I felt deep emotion, some tears were shed, that kind of thing. But I tried to leave it open enough to where anybody could listen to it.
Let somebody else get that same kind of feeling.
Yeah, about anybody you love. It doesn't have to be romantic love. It could be a family member that you love, you know, and you're just kind of that friendship that can come with that as well.
So what's it called again?
It's called Real Good Friend.
Real Good Friends. Let's hear it.
Up on you, I'm all ears. Will uncover your truth. I know what loneliness can do. Yes, I've seen it before. I've heard the birds out of tune. I know that I can't take away pain. I'm still gonna try. You know that life has its way of drawing us down the line. I know you'll never be the same, and honestly that's alright. You're more beautiful every day, honey, that's just life. Oh, that's just life, honey, that's just the sun. I know it's not what you want, but we're gonna have have fun. You run a race and leave them all in the dust. I'll be the number one fan in your club. I know that I can't take away the rain, but I'm still gonna try. You know that life has its way, drawn us down the line. I know you'll never be the same, and honestly, that's alright. You're more beautiful every day, honey. That's just life. Oh, that's just life, honey. That's just life. Sometimes we feel bold and want to do it alone, just to see how far we can go. Taking notes and pushing envelopes, the highest highs, the lowest lows. And sometimes you gotta come back home and get close with those you know. Show me how you've grown. I'll be your real, real good friend, my love. Real, real good friend, and I know what you are. Real, real good friend, and I see you. Real, real good friend. I know you're never gonna be the same, and honestly, that's alright. You're more beautiful every day, honey. That's just life. Oh, that's just life, honey. That's just life. Oh, that's just life. That's just life. Oh, that's just life, honey. That's just life. Oh, that's just life. And you'll be my real good friend, my love. Real, real good friend, and I know what you are. You're my real, real good friend, and I see you. Real, real good friend.
That was a really nice song, Zach. I like that one a
Oh,
lot.
thank you. Thank you.
You've got a very unique sound. I like the way you play your acoustic guitar. You've got some nice techniques. Can you tell me a little bit about who maybe some of your inspirations are? Different artists, whether they're popular or famous, or even otherwise, just people that you know? You got any names? Or?
Yeah, well, that's always kind of a tough question to answer, but just to throw a few out there. I mean, I do like the singer-songwriter guys,
Right.
you know, Amos Lee or Ben Harper.
Sure, yeah, I noticed that.
You know, I can't. I got to give some credit to those guys. Some other really inspiring bands have been Andrew Bird, violin player that
Right,
loops,
okay.
and it's kind of a eclectic music.
That's fun to hear.
Another band is Tool. It's actually
Oh,
it's
okay.
probably, you know, I don't listen to a whole lot of really
Yeah,
like
that's a
hard
little
music.
heavier music,
But it is a little bit heavier. But it's been very inspiring to me,
Sure.
lyrically, and just
Some of the things they have to say might match in a different style of music too. But
yeah, perhaps it comes out in my music. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, it's hard to say.
well, why don't you tell me a little bit? You're obviously very professional sounding. Do you perform out? Do you have any gigs coming up, or is there anything that you've been working on?
Well, at this point in time, I've been playing in my hometown Mound
Okay.
at Threshold Live. It's a just a weekly open mic show that we started there, and it's really been thriving. It's going every Saturday, 7 to 10 p.m., 8
so
to
people
11
just
p.m.
show up and play whatever the instrument they have.
Exactly. It's very, very friendly. We've got a lot of compliments about that.
Right.
So it's a good.
You'll play in between stuff when there's nobody to fill the stage, basically?
That's
or?
right, yes. I've been hosting it.
Right, right.
And so it gives me an opportunity to work out my own material on
Yeah,
stage in front of
good
an
call.
audience
Yep,
too. I am trying to finish nursing school right
Oh,
now.
okay.
That's kind of the
That's an important, yeah.
it's actually it's been pretty challenging. You know, I think if it were up to me, I would just be out on the road playing music. But so I'm stuck in a town trying to finish this degree, and I'm about 3 weeks away. So it's going to be really refreshing to finish up that and finally move on.
Well, that's good. That's good. Why don't we go ahead and get to the next song? Just set it up just a little bit for us.
Well, I'm going to keep this one real mushy for the audience here. This is another love song. It's called Keep You Safe, inspired by the same woman. I'm a one-woman man, and yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory.
So keep you safe.
Guess it should be obvious since you know my ways, the kind of trouble I like, and you're not running away like river dancing in the morning sun when I see your face. Simple words come out easy when you feel this way. Stay. I'll give you plenty of space and I'll keep you safe. Life is like a mountain run, you gotta keep a steady pace. Love has a mind of its own like the ocean, gotta ride with the waves. You don't ever have to face a battle alone, well that goes without saying. Old thunder got your head in a storm, we can't outwait it. I'll open my heart for you. I'll open my heart for you. I'll open my heart for you, and I'll let you stay. I'll give you plenty of space, and I'll keep you. I ever anticipate such a blessing? Breathe life into my wildest dream. It was in a single look that you made it easy. Those eyes, the most beautiful green. And my whole life changed. My whole life changed. My whole changed. My whole life changed. My whole life changed. My whole life. I guess it should be obvious how I know your ways, the kind of trouble you like, and I'm not running away like river dancing in the morning sun when I see your face. Simple words flow like water when you feel this way. I'll open my heart give you plenty of space, and I'll keep you safe. I'll keep you safe. And I'll keep you safe.
Well, excellent song. I really enjoyed that. I'm going to ask you, well, first of all, I'm going to ask you, are there any other instruments that you play, even toy around with or have fun with?
Well, I play a variety of guitars.
Okay.
I started, I really grew with acoustic guitar, but
Right.
I'm working on kind of a new route of music, utilizing a loop station
Okay.
and kind of applying my own layers while
So you
on
start
stage.
one thing and then you add the next, and it kind of...
Right. There's just so it's rather than being kind of a linear thing. Not that all music is that way, but using a loop station, it allows you to really just kind of be a one-man show, I guess.
Fun.
I'm also trying to pick up drums here, and hopefully I'll be real good one day. I don't know.
Yeah, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
That's a fun instrument. The drums are pretty fun. To,
I like banging,
banging
on the drums.
around.
Yeah,
on them. Yeah. Well, I'm going to ask you here before we get to our last song or our next song here. What is the process that you use? Because I've noticed your music has a lot going on. It's got some levels, like you were talking about with the processor you're using, but your actual music has a lot of levels. What's your process that you use to write songs?
Okay, well, there's a lot of different ways that I've approached my songs. So I guess I kind of make my own rules as I go. But I will say something that's happened pretty consistently is I'll get an idea. It'll be a deep feeling, and whether whether like it's just really, really charged. I feel it deep inside, and sometimes it's something in relation to the world that I don't think is necessarily right. And it might even make me kind of like want to almost cry.
Right.
Manly man, but I do cry sometimes. But so when that feeling comes, it's almost like there's a vision. I see the message that I want to express, and once it's there, I never lose it, and I get to choose. I kind of spin around it, and I get to just pick the perspective to speak to that idea. That's the most visual way that I can explain it.
That's cool. So you have lyrics first, or do you have guitar part first, or is it kind of a mix of the both?
It's been different. It's been different. A lot of times the music comes first, and the lyrics seem to really just tell the story that the music is already saying.
Yeah, you've got the basis already.
But sometimes it's completely the other way around. So I'm not stuck in one
That's
mode.
Good.
And
it keeps you free.
Yeah.
It's a good sound. Well, Zach, why don't you tell me the last song you're going to play for us today?
Okay, this last song is called Modern Hero. It was inspired by watching the morning news, followed by a series of commercials and just TV that really wasn't worth watching. So I guess it's kind of, it might be personifying some of the mass marketing that you see by watching.
You're sitting there like this going...
Right, yeah, they're teaching you, no. But it's called Modern Hero.
All right, well, let's hear Modern Hero, and you guys out there, for sound check, keep on jamming.
I'll go to war for you, brother. Big city life can feed us all. I'll bite the bullet, I'll answer the call. I've got ideas, I think they're kind of swell. I've got ideas, I think that they'll sell. Whoa, ooh, ooh, ooh. Should I wear my red tie? Should I wear blue? Which car should I drive to illustrate my mood? Pull up to the front door, tip the valet. Looking mighty fine in myself, I may say, how about you? How old are those shoes? Don't deviate, don't challenge the rule. Take the bait, don't look like the fool. Alleviate your power to choose. We get paid to think for you. I admire an honest pursuit. We make our loot selling trash to a shed full of tools. Oh, no, no. She is so beautiful, you don't look right. Skin all over your face and a slight overbite. But with a bit of credit and a little bit of luck, blending with the rest, they might not think you suck, but you do. How old are those shoes? Hey, look at what you don't have, look at what you need. Look at all your friends reaching out desperately, that's your cue. Pay your dues. Don't deviate, don't challenge the rule. Take the bait, don't look like the fool. Alleviate your power to choose. We get paid to think for you. I admire an honest pursuit, but we make our loot selling trash. A sweater vest, a leotard, you better dress like a superstar. Modern hero, take my card. You could be better than they say you are. I've got ideas, I think they're kind of swell. I've got ideas, I think that they'll sell. Should I wear my pants tight? Should I wear them loose? Which kind of smoke should I light? Are cowboys still cool? Do what feels good, do it any time of day. Big deal if I die, 'cause I don't chew my steak. Boo, I'm still better than you. Don't deviate, don't challenge the rule. Take the bait, don't look like the fool. Alleviate your power to choose. We get paid to think for you.